Belinda.
Tim? Tim, is that
hi,
you? Tim!
hon.
It's my friend Tim, everybody! Tim!
Keep it down. Yeah, no, look, I know I haven't been around in a while, but I've been real busy.
Tim, stop. Please, Tim, I know. You're a big star now, Tim. Tim's a very big star, everybody. Tim, you have always been my favorite. Right.
I know. Now, look, do you got anything for me today? I
Tim,
need something today. I need something, just anything.
Can't you relax, Tim? Please, stay a while and visit, won't you?
Know what? I'd love to, Belinda, but I've got an appointment that I have to go to right now. So why don't you just give me something now, and I'll come back in a couple of days and we'll visit, all right?
Well, all right, Tim.
All right, what do you got?
Well, what I have for you is a premise, my friend. Now, people say you should always have a big fat meal before you go shopping, right? And that way, you'll never buy a lot of superfluous food items you don't really want.
Right, I've heard that.
You know, I say yes. You can twist the logic, Tim. I suppose that wouldn't work for, say, booze shopping, would it, Tim?
Oh, Belinda, that's gold.
Hey, and Tim, you could pretend the same friend who gave you that advice is also the friend who bought the Audi recently and he used that stupid Audi joke that you like.
The Audi joke. I can squeeze the Audi joke. Oh, this is beautiful, Belinda. Thank you.
Tim, come on.
Now, look, I have to go now.
Oh,
I do. But Belinda, hey.
Oh, my Tim, you are my favorite.
I know.
You're my favorite, Tim. Come on.
No. I'll come back in a couple of days and we'll visit then, all right?
Tim, I love Tim. He's my favorite, everyone. Bye, Tim.
I'm Tim Rykert, and this is Comics.
Cut. Tim, we gotta take that over, okay? Sorry.
Whoa, was there something wrong with that?
No, you read the line great. It just, there's a little something on your face.
Oh, okay. Other something. Oh. Is it gone?
Good.
Okay. I should probably get some more makeup then.
It's time once again for Comics! The only comedy show that's dolphin net friendly. Just give us a half hour, and we'll give you 30 minutes of great comedy. Tonight, we'll meet a guy who takes Shakespeare to the streets and meets a few freaks. Hey, isn't that iambic pentameter? Well, never mind. He's still one funny guy. Please welcome to the stage. Oh, this stage over here. Hey, tonight's star on Comics, Mr. Tim Rykert.
Oh, thank you very much. How are you? Amazing. That's my favorite answer to that question. How are you? Woo! What was that? How are you again? I'm woo! Okay. Kind of a strange response. Of course, you'd only ever answer that way in a large group of people, you know. You wouldn't answer that way if you were like alone somewhere, you know. Driving home at night and a cop pulls you over or something, you know. How are you this evening? Woo! Woo! I just blow in here? I live alone. I live in an apartment building. Anyone live in an apartment building? Yeah? Right on. I'm not the only loser. Good. I got like a little bachelor apartment, one room. It's a great place. I love the place. But here's my big dilemma right now. I love dogs, and I want to get a dog, but every time I tell my friends I want to get a dog, they all throw this line at me. Oh, Tim, you can't have a dog in that apartment. That would be cruel to the dog. I live there. What the hell are they saying, you know? It's not a bad joint. It's good enough for me, but a dog, no, you can't make a dog live in that shithole of yours, Tim. No. I don't have any kids of my own. I'm a bachelor, which means I get a lot of cool bachelor advice from my buddies. I got this one buddy of mine. He tells me, sidebar to this. He just got a brand new car, and he's all excited because he's got a way better car than me now. He got an Audi, which means I get a lot of cool bachelor advice from my buddies. I got this one buddy of mine. He tells me, sidebar to this. He just got a brand new car, and he's all excited because he's got a way better car than me now. He got an Audi. You know, I have an innie. Anyway, I was complaining to him that I always eat crappy food. I don't eat good foods. I live alone. I don't do good shopping. He tells me, well, next time you go grocery shopping, Tim, stuff yourself silly. Have a huge meal. That way you'll feel full when you're shopping and you won't feel the need to buy any extra crap that you don't need. Have you heard that advice before? Yeah, it actually works. It actually works. But don't do what I did. Don't try and translate the same advice to your liquor shopping. So, man, totally different effect. Not the same thing at all, folks. This is fantastic with the lights. I can actually see the audience, which is just bonus. I'd love to watch people laugh. It's just like, because everyone laughs differently. And one of my favorite things is to watch somebody actually laugh themselves into a choking fit. That's comedy to me, boy. Because it's like pleasure, then it becomes pain. But it always goes back to pleasure again, because they always start laughing again to let you know that they're okay. Or it's like, love to do that. I'll go to just about any lengths to get a laugh too. I just love to. I don't swear a lot in my act though, which I try not to, because I think swearing is actually ruining our language to a certain extent. Not majorly, but I think that we're not as colorful and creative with our language as we once were in past times. And I think that's because we just swear all the time. You know, especially if you're pissed off at someone. The first thing out of your mouth is like, "Fuck you." That's like our most powerful insult. Fuck you. So lame, you know? Like back in Shakespearean times, if they were pissed off at someone, they come out with something like, "Oh, thou art a vile and wretched rogue. Oh, villain! Oh, treacherous villain! Plague on you and your house!" Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Could you imagine if someone said that to you and all you could come back with, "Yeah, well, fuck you." Yeah. And your house, pal, all right? Yeah, I got your plague right here, buddy. How's that for you, huh? Here's something I'll bet you've never done. I bet I'm the only person in the room that's done this. I'm in a bar about a month ago, drinking a glass of scotch on the rocks. I finished the scotch. Now I'm about to munch my ice cubes, because I'm a big ice cube muncher. Any ice cube munchers in the crowd? Yeah! Ice cube munchers unite! I don't know. Let's not bother uniting. Let's not do that. You've probably never done this, though. This is what I did. I broke my nose trying to get the last ice cube out of the bottom of my glass. It's like one of these. I'm like... The ice cube wouldn't come out, so I thought, I'll use my face as leverage. That's a good idea. Bust my nose. My nose is all bloody, my eyes are all teary. Through the tears in my eyes, I see my friends being very sympathetic. What an idiot. Thanks, guys. Well, I'm pissed off, you know, they're laughing at my pain. One of my friends, he can tell I'm pissed off. He comes up, he gives me this line. "Oh, Tim, come on, someday you'll look back on this and you'll laugh." Which at the time, I wanted to tell him to go to hell. But then today I was telling a friend of mine the same story about breaking my nose, and I couldn't help but laugh as I told him the story. And right then it hit me, you know, like a drunken stepfather, it hit me. That old... But come on, I mean, that old saying, "Someday you look back on this and laugh," that's a true saying in most cases, you know. You think about bad things that have happened to you in the past, you know, you can always... Another example, about a year ago, I was on the highway with my girlfriend and we got a flat tire. We pulled over to change it, and I was trying to get the jack out of the trunk, but it was kind of stuck, so I gave it a really good yank, you know. And it came loose kind of suddenly, and my elbow flew back and caught my girlfriend in the chops right here, and she stumbled back about 3 feet into traffic and got hit by a semi doing about 60 miles an hour. Now, at the time, it's like one of the most horrifying experiences of my life, you know. But man, looking back now, just that mental image in my mind of her flying through the air the way she did, you know. That goofy look on her face just before her head hit the telephone pole. Oh. I'm just glad she survived, because now we laugh about it together as a couple, you know. She's got a good sense of humor about it. She does. It's like our private little joke now, you know. We'll be at a dinner party or something, and I'll just look at her across the table and go, "Honey, honey." Do you remember, honey? Do you remember? Oh, I know you don't remember, dear. I know. It's harder for you, I know.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh! Jeez, don't sneak up on me like that.
Why?
What can I do for you?
Well, I was wondering if you're not too busy, if you might have a look at my car. It's not a big deal. It's just one of those things that you think I better get this checked out. But I can see you're busy and I can come back. That's fine.
No. I guess I can give it a quick look.
Oh, terrific.
Yeah, what you doing?
Well, it keeps hitting people.
What?
Yeah, it keeps hitting people. It just started about 2 weeks ago. I was driving along.
People. You're saying your car keeps hitting people?
Yeah.
Like, what do you call it, like human beings?
Yeah, well, actually, no, not exclusively. Now, here's the funny part. Last week, it actually hit a dog, and I thought, what the heck? I mean, I don't know if that's part of the same problem or not, but...
My guess is that it probably is.
Yeah, well, you would be the expert. It all started about 2 weeks ago. I was driving west along Lakeshore Boulevard there, and it ran right into this guy who was jogging, and I thought, what the heck? You know, I mean, I've had this car for like 3 years, and it's never done that before, you know? But you know how you'll be driving along, and your car will do something out of the ordinary, and you think, should I get that checked out? Should I? Well, you know, you think, well, it might have just been a freak occurrence. So you make a little mental note of it, which is what I did, and I just continued on driving, you know. And then it was funny, about 3 days later, I'm driving along, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, that must have been just one of those freak occurrences, because it hadn't done it again. And then, hello, bam, it runs right into this construction worker. And I thought, well, I better get this thing looked at soon, because with my luck, it's going to be one of those things that you let go too long, and it winds up costing you a fortune, you know. Now, I'm embarrassed to say that was about 2 weeks ago, and it's done it about 6 or 7 times since. It's just that I've been so busy, and I haven't had a chance. Do you think you might be able to take a look at it?
Well, before I take a look at your car, I'd just like to ask you a question.
Oh, sure.
Do you ever stop to think that maybe it was you hitting these people and not your car?
Well, I don't see how that's possible. I'm not a very strong man, but even if I were and I were to give someone a belt, I think the most they might suffer is maybe a black eye or a broken nose. No, these people in question, they really get mangled up good. There's usually a lot of blood and sometimes even dismemberment. I'm pretty sure it's the car.
Yeah. I didn't really mean so much that, you yourself were hitting the people. I meant that maybe you were causing the car to hit them, you know?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay. Well, no, that's an interesting theory. That's very interesting. But no, I don't think that is the case here. Because, okay, well, for example, last week I was driving along, and up ahead I noticed this woman crossing the road with a shopping cart full of groceries. Now, which you're not supposed to take those things off the shopping center property, by the by, but that has nothing to do with the story. It's just one of my little pet peeves. Anyway, she's crossing the street, and I just continue driving along the way I've been driving. I change nothing about what I'm doing, and yet the car still runs right into it. So it's not me. It's definitely the car.
You blew my theory all to hell, eh?
Yeah, well, but it shows you're thinking. That's good. I like that.
All right, I got a little theory I'd like to try out on you.
All right.
All right. Now you said one of the people that you hit.
Ah, my car.
Oh, one of the people that your car hit was a construction worker.
Yeah. He was just standing in the middle of the road there with one of those little stop sign thingies, and which. During rush hour, I might add. I mean, construction during rush hour, there's another one of my little pet peeves.
Okay. And the first person was, a jogger?
Yeah, he was just jogging along the side of the road there, which, this will correct. Another one of my pet peeves, there was a sidewalk right beside the guy. For the love of mud, I mean, what are you...
And another of the people that your car hit was a lady that took a shopping cart off a shopping center property, which is another one of your pet peeves.
Yeah, it is.
What do these incidents have in common?
You got me.
Each of these people that you hit in your car was doing something that is one of your pet peeves.
Well, so they were. Well, now that's an unbelievable coincidence, don't you think?
No, you see that? I don't think it is a coincidence. I think that because you're so unbelievably anal retentive, these things were building up inside you and festering inside of you, and then 2 weeks ago, man, you snapped, okay? The gasket blew, and then every time you saw someone doing something that pissed you off, you run them over with your car. And because you're so completely gone, you thought that maybe it was a malfunction in your car, when in fact, the whole time it was you.
Well, this sounds crazy, but I think you're right.
I know I'm right.
Well, I'll be a son of a gun, and here I thought it was going to be one of those things I was going to have to leave my car here for a couple of days to find out what the problem was. Well, that's just fine and dandy. That's great. Say, well, what do I owe you here?
Well, that's an odd one, eh? I'll say $400.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, God, no. No, $400.
Well, I should have known, because car repairs always wind up being more than you expect them to be. It's another one of my pet peeves, by the way.
Oh. Guess I better watch my back when I'm crossing the street, eh?
You watch out.
You're nuts.
Oh, I'm going to get you.
It's time for the afternoon's most popular talk show, Freak on the Street. And now, here's your host, Skip Toms.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Skip Toms. Welcome again to Freak on the Street. Well, I gotta tell you guys, our freak today is someone I have wanted on this show for a long time, but we've had a lot of trouble tracking him down. Well, I'm pleased to say we caught up with him today at the corner of Yonge and Wellesley, and we actually managed to convince him to come in the studio today, so it's really great, an exciting day, and before I introduce him, let's have a look at some of his work. Here's a clip.
I said the curtain would fall, and now look at the people hiding in the rain. You'll kiss my ring, or I'll sue you for $1 million.
A great piece of work. Would you please welcome our guest today, Mr. Ted Abrams, the freak on the clip that you just saw. Ted Abrams, ladies and gentlemen.
I said the curtain would fall, and now look at the people hiding in the rain.
Ah, it's great, Ted. A real treat to have you on the show.
Oh, it's great to be here, Skip.
Oh, it must be great just to be indoors. Now, Ted, how long have you been a freak?
When I first started out, I mean, I was really quite normal. Of course, at the time, I thought I was quite the freak. But looking back now, I was so lame, you know. I mean, I didn't even say anything. I just walked around funny and looking goofy, you know. And then I thought I'd latch onto this great gimmick when I started yelling out the weather as I would walk around. I would just walk around yelling out the weather.
So now I think that's the clip you brought for us.
Yeah,
right?
that's the clip I brought, yeah.
Oh, terrific. Well, let's take a look at it then. This is some vintage Ted Abrams we're going to check out on this clip.
Mainly sunny with clouds developing in the afternoon. And, oh, Jesus, what the... Overnight, low of 22 and a high of 28 during the day with the clouds coming in the afternoon.
That was great. Oh, come on. So, Ted, something I'd like to know, what does the future hold? Where do you see yourself in 5 years, in 10 years?
Well, actually, Skip, if I could, I might want to use this opportunity to make a little announcement.
Wow. Okay, well, our house is your house there.
Sure, okay. This may come as a bit of a shock, but I'm giving a lot of thought. I think I'm getting out of the freak business.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You can't be serious.
I am, yeah.
Why?
Well, you know, I think that the freak business is a young man's game now. I think that it might be time for an older guy like myself to step aside and make some room for some of the young and up-and-comers.
Wow. I mean, well, Ted, what would you do?
Well, I've given a lot of thought to opening a school for freaks.
Oh.
Yeah. So, but that's one possibility. I mean, I have other things. I've had a lot of people tell me over the years that I've got a great voice for doing Shakespeare. And yeah, I thought I might try my hand at that and give that a go. But I don't know. I'm really undecided. I mean, there's a lot of things I could. Hey, maybe I'll take your job, Skip. You know?
Oh. Back off, Tiger. Well, on that note, Ted, I'd love to thank you for coming, and it was a real treat.
Oh.
And thank you for tuning in to Freak on the Street.
It's my impression of the guy that used to stand behind me at my little brother's hockey games when I would go see my little brother play hockey. So you don't even know who this guy is, right? It's good. It takes a lot of pressure off me as an impressionist. But I used to go watch my little brother play hockey, and this is the guy that used to stand behind me while I was watching him play hockey.
All right, hustle up, boys. Hustle now. Let's go. Hustle. 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 All right, keep it in. Keep it in, boys. Keep it in. Keep it in now. All right, hustle up now. Hustle now. Hustle. All right, get it out. Get it out now. Get it out. Get it out. All right, hustle up now. Hustle. All right, keep it in. Keep it in now, boys. Keep it in. All right, hustle up now. Hustle. All right, get it out. Get it out now. Get it out. All right, hustle up now.
And the ref would make a call. He doesn't like, offside. Oh, thou art a vile and wretched rogue. You guys have been great. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Good night.
Oh, you host of heaven. Oh, earth. What else? And shall I couple hell? Oh, fie. Hold, hold, hold my heart. And you, my sinews grow not instant old, but bear me stiffly up. Remember thee. Aye, thou poorest ghost, while memory holds a seat in this distracted globe. Memory, remember thee. Remember thee. Yea, from the table of my memory. I'll wipe away all trivial fond records, all books, all forms, all precious past. And that youth and observation copied there. And thy commandment all alone shall live within the book and volume of my brain. Unmixed with baser matter. Baser matter. Unmixed with baser matter. There, that one may smile. Oh, villain! Oh, smiling damned villain! My tables, meet it as I set it down, that one may smile and be a villain. At least I am sure it may be so in Denmark. So, uncle, there you are. Now to my word, it is adieu. Adieu! Remember me. I have sworn it.